Ready to engage.
I want to talk about the whole BTK winning against GG, where personally for me, Game 7 was a little bit disappointing because I don't know, the silence of BTK. I don't think that was a funny game, but it's whatever. So I don't know. Start with KIDBOMBA. What do you think about the entire series for the 7 best of 7 in NACT?
I can be honest here, right?
Oh yeah,
yes.
For sure.
Be honest. Be brutally honest, bro.
I don't know. It was every single game there was a minimum of 20 misplays. It was hard to. I mean, it was hard to watch, but it was enjoyable, you know. But the quality of play, it was, I don't know, so bad. I don't know. It was really so bad. I saw the edit missing every flicker first skill in the whole series. Then I don't know. XP Lena averaging on 6 deaths every single game. Other guy just picking XP Lena to just win the lane. Uranus tower. I don't know. It was fun to watch though. It was high.
Yeah. For me, even the draft. The draft was a bit rough for me to watch as well. I mean, Bellman got a win, so that's great. You know, I love big strong men, so that's good. Pause.
Game 7 fan.
Pause. Relax.
We gotta, you know, maybe, you know, people will just forget about that, Lafal, you know? Maybe people will just forget about that. In 10 minutes, they'll forget about it. No, don't edit that out, alright? Special request from Mirko, don't edit that out. Let it be known to the world. James, you're a big, strong man. Let me ask you next, you know? NACT, what do you think about the grand finals, the best of 7? And you know what? Let's just get a different spin to it. Obviously, we got Bomba's thoughts on the grand finals and a lot of misplays. But I want to ask you, MobaZane, the main topic here, I think, it's not just BTK, but also MobaZane, and this whole team, forming this team together in such a short period of time. Because this guy was about to form a team with the rest, with GG as well. I mean, like with the roster, the GG roster. But then it ultimately failed. They chose best player 1. He had to make his own team. He was already thinking about going to different regions, etc. But this is now the 3rd time that he's done this, form a roster out of nothing and still be able to make it there. So as the perspective of a coach, James, what do you think about, you know, this whole Cinderella story?
I think I know MobaZane from back in season. I mean, was it M4? I think long time ago. I think with back when the time, I think he don't want to learn anything other than marksman. He just want to play his own heroes. That's what I know. And when we in Singapore, we talk a lot. Yeah, but after that, when he lost and he went back to US, right, and I started to watch his stream. He starts to adapt to new things when the 10 meta jungler come in. He starts to adapt and start to learn new things. And that's where I think he improves a lot. And for players like that, he knows that he needs to learn new things. That's one thing that I respect him. Second thing is he actually wants to improve. I mean, if you guys don't notice, he actually come to us, a lot of people, on what are the things that he can improve other than just in terms of in-game, in terms of outside game. I remember who's the offlaner in M3? The guy,
Victor,
I forget. The guy with a lot of, Victor. Remember I was talking with Victor and MobaZane, and Victor was keep pointing MobaZane on his mistake. And MobaZane was like, oh really? I did? And then it was like he opening his YouTube and watch his own mistake and learn. I mean, that's one thing that what I respect, and I think that he improves a lot on this. I mean, in terms of skills, I mean, he's already improving. And in terms of captain leadership, I mean, he's also improving as well from a short period of time, forming a team, getting into MSC, right? Okay, and by the way, I like the offlaner as well, the MIELOW guy. Pretty cool.
MIELOW.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
You know, I have a follow-up question to that, because you did mention that in M3, right, you did get to talk to him a lot in Singapore in the M3 World Championships.
Yeah.
You actually also watched the old BTK. So, new BTK versus old BTK. Who do you think is better here?
I think the new BTK has more style. I think the old BTK is just MobaZane trying to teach others how to play. They're just too amateur at that point of time. But they still beat a lot of teams, right? But they are still like new. People don't know about them. People don't know their strategies. But right now, I mean, back then in M3, you just have one thing to do, right? You kill MobaZane, you win the game. But right now in this MSC, I mean, right now in NACT right now, you kill MobaZane, you don't win the game. They win the game, right? So yeah.
I mean, I can ask that for KIDBOMBA, because honestly, looking at the series as a whole, like you said, a lot of misplays coming in from the entire team, and I feel like going up in MSC where the prize pool is 3 million USD, I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna give their best. And I don't know, I feel like MobaZane is fine. I believe their mid laner Marcuti is also pretty okay, but what do you think in general? Does the team have a good chance in MSC? And if right now they're not good, what do they need to improve on?
It's a question for me?
Yes, for you.
Right now, they can maybe not even make it out of groups. Good to hear. Because like it's the same format as an M5, right? The last two teams of the groups fly out, go out. Well, then right now they don't have a chance of making it out of groups, I think. And if they bootcamp in the Philippines and they train well enough, then they can make it out of groups. And I don't know, maybe it can be the first time that NA gets a top 6 placement again. Of course, if they're in group with me, obviously they're gonna lose. But what can I say?
Yeah, okay. Obviously.
Yo,
just like last time.
On that note, that's perfect. That's perfect because that segues into, you know, James mentioned a certain player, you know, earlier. He likes the XP, he likes the offlaner, MIELOW, right? And you know, a lot of people say he's the GOAT, but he just recently on my stream, he actually came, interview. We were talking about things, and I asked him about your watch party. So this is the whole full circle from what we did earlier. Watch party. If you guys don't know, this guy is an amazing like streamer as well. I love the watch party, by the way. I watched like clips of it everywhere, and I saw what you said about the teams, and I asked him about it because you did say, you know, Marcuti is very good, MobaZane is very good, but all the others they need to improve a lot, and you already said it as well earlier. But then MIELOW said, yo, listen, I like that, I appreciate that, you know, it's cool that you were supporting us, but when I meet you, you're gonna get gapped, right? So I just want your response to this, Bomba. I just want your response because now there's a little bit of beef now with Team Spirit and BTK, and I'm all in for it, bro.
I don't know how an EXP MIELOW averaging on 6 deaths can diff me, but that's it.
Oh man, okay. That was simple.
Not even in regular season, in the grand finals.
Oh man. I can't wait to actually talk about this in MSC, you know. When Bomba qualifies, if Bomba qualifies, and then, you know, they all obviously do meet later.
I mean, I really think that the EXP MIELOW was actually not bad in M5 in the NACT Grand Finals. He played very bad in my opinion, but in M5, I said he didn't play bad. He was actually good. He was like the second best or the best player of GG, not GG, of TOB. And even I was good with MobaZane. I was like talking with him a lot over Instagram. Even I told him, hey, get this guy instead of Fried Chicken, he's probably better. So I'm happy they're in the team right now together, because I even said just get him. He wasn't bad in M5. Kind of disappointed with the grand finals performance, but I hope he steps up in MSC, and yeah, that's it.
I love that, right? Like there's a bit of trash talk, but then, you know, they keep the love. They're still there. There's outside of competition, they're still really good friends, I believe. You know what I mean? Like they respect each other at least, right? LaFell, like me and you.
It's the opposite of us. It's the opposite of us.
I mean, how can I not respect them? They won the game versus Homeboys, right?
Oh, dude.
And then we got into playoffs without any problems. But I mean, if we could have fought Geek Fam in the best of 1, I think we would have won them that too. But yeah, I mean, it was easier to just go through the playoffs.
See, it's poetic.
So I gotta thank them for that.
Because LaFell had to introduce the team that knocked him out and the player that knocked them out, like that knocked Malaysia out. He introduced you, and then he introduced NA, you know, BTK, Valley, all that.
Dude, like when I agreed to this, I agreed to be a host, not a victim.
Sorry, LaFell. But let's talk about BTK again. KIDBOMBA, what do you think are the chances in MSC? Like, if they get the proper time, boot camping and all, do you think they can actually be a threat at MSC?
like best case scenario we're talking, right?
Best case scenario.
Best, everything goes right, best case scenario.
Best case.
Top 5-6.
Best case scenario is top 5-6. And do you rank higher than that?
No. I mean, we? Like Team Surat?
Yeah, you. Yes.
Ah, I thought like... yeah, of course. Of course.
Okay.
We got top 4 last time. We're going for a better placement. The roster has been better than last time. We're improving right now. I mean, we still have our grand finals in front of us. Let's see how they go. And after that, we're gonna try to bootcamp as well. And yeah.
I mean, teams.
The last performance in Games of the Future wasn't that good, but
Yeah.
what can I say? New roster, new ADC. Didn't have a lot of time. Now we have the time, and yeah.